Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing week 2 and 3 body transformation update. If you're interested in seeing how I've got on, then just continue to watch.
That's what I like about you. So dangerous. I get this.
Hi everybody, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Juliette. I'm mom of 2 boys and I do 3 videos a week on all sorts. I do hauls, beauty, fashion videos. If you enjoy that kind of thing, there's a little subscribe button down here that I would love for you to click and join our little family here on YouTube. So today I am going to be updating you with how I'm doing on my body transformation. I didn't do a video last week because there wasn't much to update you on. So I thought I would do a bi-weekly one this time and just go over how I've got on over the last 2 weeks. I'm actually nearly coming to the end of week 3 now. So let's start with food. So I've struggled more the second and third week than I did the first because I was really struggling with the whole sweet tooth kind of things as the weeks kind of got on. I don't know whether it's more to do with like hormones and time of month, but I really started craving sweet things. So I found a really good way to tackle that was to create recipes or desserts that were really low in calories but really tasty and really sweet. And the best one that I've come across so far is I like Slimming Worldy Eat and Mess. So I use 0% fat-free natural yogurt, a handful of berries, so strawberries or raspberries, and then 1 meringue nest, which is I think around 5 sins or around, let me just think how much that, yeah, or around 100 calories. Yeah, so crumble that in and it's really sweet and really nice, and it's just really helping with that craving that I've been getting. The diet plan I've been on is very similar to Slimming World. It is Slimming World pretty much. Lots of veg, lots of fruit, and lots of protein. So I was actually worried in the end of week 2, beginning of week 3, because it was Mother's Day, so we went out for a carvery. It was our anniversary, so we went out for a meal on the Friday where I definitely had banoffee pie and red wine, 100%. The Friday and the Sunday, I just know that I ate they were kind of cheat days, weren't they really? But I know that I wanted to be on plan 100%. But I also want to tell you that that's never going to happen, and all you can do is just make good or better choices. So we went out for steak, so I had steak. Instead of having a bottle of red wine like I normally do, I had a glass. And then I still had my dessert, but that's fine. But then on the Sunday we went to the carvery. I just tried to be a little bit more sensible, so I filled my plate more with veg and meat first and made sure I ate those. I did have a Yorkshire pudding on there, I'm not gonna lie. But then yeah, I tried to not have a dessert, and then I had diet lemonade instead of a glass of wine. So, you know, it's just about trying to make healthy choices or good choices when you can. But yeah, I really struggled with that because there was 3 kind of big social events over the weekend. Another thing that actually really helped me is something that Matt had said, and it was a quote that he'd heard where somebody had said, will one cheat day make a difference, or one cheat meal? And somebody said, 1 cheat meal isn't going to make you fat, just like 1 session in the gym isn't going to make you skinny. I really liked that analogy because it's right. You don't worry about having a cheat meal or having a day where you don't eat everything right. But at the same time, when you go to the gym, don't expect to, you know, be Davina McCall when you come out. Do you know what I mean? It's swings and roundabouts, isn't it, I suppose? But I really liked that. So exercise, I have still been doing 3 workouts a week, 40 minutes of weights and 10 minutes of cardio at the ends, because that's just the way I really like to do it. My DOMS, my delayed onset muscle soreness, is a lot better. I haven't struggled with it as much, and I am getting stronger little by little already, and I can notice that difference. I enjoy it once I'm started, but the motivation to get up there is still meh. I still don't want to do it. I'm not going to say, oh my god, yeah, I absolutely love the gym now, because I don't. I don't. I enjoy it when I'm there, but every single night I'm just sitting there on the sofa thinking, I hope Matt forgets it's Wednesday. You know, I just do sit there thinking, I hope he just forgets that we've got a train tonight. because I'm just so tired, because we're training after the boys have gone to bed, so it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and all I want to do is go to bed. But it's just making me tired thinking of it. But it is okay once I'm up there-ish. Other obstacles I want to cover. Number one, the scales, aka what I call the sad step. So these are going in the bin because, as you can see, I've been quite annoyed about the sad step. So, very difficult for me. I've been following Slimming World for almost a year, so it is very, very based around weight. Obviously, you go to a group every week and stand in front of all these strangers and get on scales, and then that determines whether you've succeeded or failed. So I've been heavily reliant on weight, and unfortunately, when you are doing weights and gym work, weight isn't always a reflection of how you look. And I've had arguments with Slimming World consultants in the past, which is why I haven't actually been going to group the last few weeks, because I know that I haven't lost anything on the scales, but I know that I am changing, and I don't want to have this argument with my consultant who says that muscle weighing heavier than fat is a myth. It is not a myth. Muscle weighs heavier than fat, and I'm not saying that that means that you're going to put on loads of weight, but what I am saying is that you can look like this and weigh 10 stone and look like this and weigh 10.5 stone, dependent on your muscle makeup, because a pound of fat is like this and a pound of muscle is like this. So yeah, okay, you need to lose weight, technically you want to lose fat, but that doesn't necessarily reflect how you look on the scales. Muscle weighs heavier, and also the water retention. I've got a little picture I'll see if I can insert it here, all about like how fat and water retention, how it works and how it looks in your cells. It was really, really interesting, so I'll pop it in here if I can show you. But it's basically your water retention when you're burning fat, when you like burning fat and stuff. It's really complicated. And so I want to throw my scales away because I think they're demotivating, and it did really upset me, especially when I'd worked so hard, and this was before my bad weekend. I'd worked so hard, I'd ate right, I'd done everything right, and then the scales that I'd put on like 3 pounds. Could you imagine? I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, literally wanted to throw them through the window. But I know that my clothes are looser, I know that I feel firmer, so I'm just gonna get rid of those and not worry about it. The thing that I've really experienced is a lot of frustration about having to start all over again. I know that it has been like 5-6 years since I was actually in a really good physical shape and really fit, and it is quite upsetting how your body goes back to square one, basically, and I'm having to start all over again to get my form right. That is something that Matt's I really need to focus on. Don't worry about how much you're doing, what exercise you're doing. Don't worry about how much weight you're lifting or how far you're pushing yourself. What you've got to worry about is your form. You don't want to do it wrong and get injured, because then you're just going to take 1 step forward and 3 steps back. Also, you want to make sure that you're engaging all the right muscles. So you might be going in there bull at a gate but doing it wrong, and then you're not going to get the results you want to see. That's another thing Matt has told me, like, you want to get your form right, you want to make sure you're engaging the right muscles, and so that you're getting the right result. That's my technical term. Progressive overload, so that is what I'm working towards. I'm coming out with all these fancy terms now. I've been around Matt too much. What I'm trying to do now is I'm noticing the improvement, and the more I do it, the easier it is getting, little by little. But then Matt's up in the intensity. Cheers, babe. And so I'm doing little bits, and then when that gets a little easier, I'm progressing it to make it a little harder. And so one thing I want to show you, I'll show you in this clip now. This is my warm-up. So I do this warm-up every workout routine. I do this warm-up, I do 2 rounds to get my blood pumping, and it does work. Like, it looks really easy, but it kills me because I'm unfit. I use that warm-up as a workout as well. So on the days where I'm not doing weights, I'm not yet not yet, but I will be doing that warm up as a workout. So I'll be doing it like 4 rotations instead of 2, and it will work out then to be like a 20-minute exercise. So that will be meaning technically I'm working out 5 times a week, but it'll be like 3 weight sessions and then 2 of those like easy ones. That's the plan. But I want to show you, because already in the space of 3 weeks, how much I've come. So what I'm going to do is I'll put a little clip of like the first workout, week 1, day 1, and then I'll try and put a little bit of week 3 after it. And so I just want to show you how much my fitness has increased in just 3 weeks. I thought that would be a nice, interesting thing to show you. So this is workout 1, week 1. You can see here I'm doing the knee marches and touchdowns. I'm really slow at these ones. Into this week, I'm now actually doing them, so I'm on my tiptoes, lifting my knees a lot higher and at a quicker pace. Then these are kind of like what we call a windmill curtsy. So again, with these, I think the biggest difference is in this one, I have picked up the pace a lot more. To mountain climbers. Now I'm so slow at these on my first workout day, and as you can see, moving into this week, I am racing through them a lot more with my knees up to my chest, so a lot better. They've improved so much. With the leg raises, so these are crossovers, I'm actually just doing foot to hand, and now I've actually increased this to elbow to knee and almost doing like bicycle crunches. So these I have come on leaps and bounds. For everybody who is doing this with me, keep going, because I'm getting messages, I'm getting people messaging me on Instagram. It is so lovely to hear how you're doing. I'm just so happy that I've inspired a few people to come along this journey with me and start doing some exercise, because let's face it, we all need a bit of a kick up the ass sometimes, because I'm that person and I know how it feels. So it's been really nice to have you spurring me all on, and I really missed doing a video last week because I missed all your comments. It was so lovely to have all your motivating comments. I hope you enjoyed this video today, guys. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you would subscribe, it would mean the world to me. I would love for you to follow me on my journey. So I'm just going to show you now a few bits of the workout just so you can see, and it's a nice little thing to end on. And until next time, guys, take care. This is my workout for today, leg day. Ready?
Sometimes I feel like I can make you whole. I just can't change my emotions. There isn't anything I wouldn't do to prove that everything I say is true. And if you let me, I'll keep loving you. I just can't change my emotions. Come on, love me again. You're all I need. Can you love me again? Come on, love me the way you did. I just can't change my emotions. Baby, I know this might sound insane,